I just want to apologize for that, guys. I'm sorry that the video shut off at the 25 something minute mark. And basically, I am back, so yeah. Um, I really like Clerks. I really like Mallrats. Uh, I'm okay with Chasing Amy, and I really like Dogma, and I really like Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. And of course, the last film in the series is Clerks 2. So let's get to it, alright? So the story and what the movie is about, alright? So it's a couple of years later, and basically what happens is Dante goes to the quick stop, and the quick stop is basically burnt down because someone left the percolator on. And you will see when you watch the film. But getting back to it, anyways, it's a year later, and they are working at Movie's burger place, and basically, Dante is supposed to get married to Emily. He's supposed to go down there and move to Florida, and basically, Randall is just gonna be left with uh, Elias, which at first I don't like that character, but later, near almost near the end, I begin to like the character because he changes. But other than that, let's just get back to it. So anyways, it's almost same thing like Clerks 1. Except it's a little bit more raunchier, and it's a little bit more. What is the word I'm looking for? Whatever, you get the point. But I actually like the story here. It's pretty good, and there is a reason why they wanted to change the location, because basically, if it took place into the quick stop, it would have been just like, okay, really, you're just rehashing the same thing all over again. Yeah. But I'm not, I'm just gonna have to say, I like the story here, even though it's a little bit like part one, kind of. But it's just like a little bit of differences. Yeah. So, moving on to the characters. Of course, Dante is basically the same. Randall is the same, except that there is different tweaks to them, of course. And Jay and Silent Bob, hell to the fucking yeah, dog, make this movie again. Just how like they made the first Clerks, they make Clerks 2. And of course, you got the manager, lady, and basically Elias, which at first I don't like Elias. Let me just tell you straight off. I don't like that he's a nerd and whatever. I don't really care, to be honest with you. And actually, whenever I hear him talk about Lord of the Rings, it just makes me dislike Lord of the Rings a little bit each time I watch this film, because I don't want to like it if a nerdy ass nerd likes the film. And that makes us look bad, believe me. But getting back to it, of course, that Emily is a real fucking bitch. At first, the manager is a real bitch, but then you have um a little bit of her growing on you once you find out that she's pregnant. Um, all right, so the characters is really good. So let's get to the acting by the actors and actresses as well. All right, yet again, Brian does a phenomenal job, and Jeff Anderson does a phenomenal job. Jason Mewes, And Kevin Smith does phenomenal jobs as well. And Rosario Dawson as the manager, the boss, she does a phenomenal job as well. On the other hand, the guy that played Elias, he did a really good job of making me hate him at first. Cause really, I don't really want to put up with that kind of stupidity in a comedy film that's supposed to be making me laugh my ass off. But hey, whatever. Alright, let's get to the writing. As the movie goes from point A to point B to point C, I like all of it. Alright, and I like that it takes place inside a fast food place. And it's basically its take on Burger King and McDonald's and what they do in the industry as well. Kind of. Um, Alright, the dialogue is almost same thing like Clerks Part 1 and everything else. So yeah, it's a lot raunchy and stuff like that. And let's get into the cinematography and the visuals. This time, it's half and half. Like, the start of it is black and white for a few minutes, and then it's in color. And I think at the end, it's in black and white again. But yeah, I liked the color for the film, but sometimes I like to put the film in black and white. I like to set my TV to black and white because it just reminds me of the original Clerks. And yeah, I like to watch the film sometimes in black and white. Anyways, shots look good. Everything looks good for the cinematography and the visuals. And I'm sorry about talking about that minor thing that I set my TV to black and white and that had nothing to do with the review. I apologize about that. I am sorry. Okay, so um, practical effects look good. Special effects look good. Whatever that it was in this film. Um, as for everything else, it looked good. Um, the original soundtrack and the scores is actually pretty good as well. And overall, the film itself, yeah, this is an enjoyable sequel, and I am waiting for Clerks 3. And yeah. So the movie gets a 5 out of 5, and the hell fucking yeah, dog, for real. Yeah. So, anyways, my dislikes with the film, to be honest with you, it's just only one, and that's Elias. Really, I cannot stand that character for the first and second act. Really, I like him in the third act because suddenly he realizes, hey, we can't always be like that, and we can't always be corny and fucking stupid as well. So yeah, that's my only dislike of the film because whenever he was on screen, it kind of gave me a headache a little bit. And when he was talking too much about Transformers or Lord of the Rings, and it kind of made me kind of dislike Lord of the Rings a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record here. Yeah. So I guess that's it for the review. And another time I will review Clerks, the animated series. And yeah, I am out. Peace.